Stop. Look down at your boots. You're standing on $1 million. Right now, in this exact moment. You see the green of an emerald. You see the yellow of gold. You see the blue of a sapphire. But you're about to walk away broke because you're looking with amateur eyes. You're about to make one fatal mistake, a mistake that ruins the find before you even touch it. We go to the source. We look at the 3 pillars of global wealth: emerald, gold, sapphire, and we reveal the one chemical error that keeps you from the vault. The emerald, the chalk deception. Look at this rock. It's white, it's dusty, it's crumbly. It looks like a piece of dry plaster from a demolished building, or a chunk of common limestone from a driveway. Most people see chalk. They see soft, worthless stone. They throw it back into the ravine. The mistake: ignoring the calcite veil. Emeralds are beryl, but they are beryl with a chrome problem. They don't grow in the open air. They are guests. They live inside calcite and quartz veins. In the legendary Colombian mines, the emerald is the heart. The white rock, the calcite, is the rib cage. It's soft. It's boring. It has no value to the eye. But inside that white dust is the chrome green. Amateurs wait for a green pebble in the river. They wait for the water to wash it clean. By the time it's a green pebble, the river has already beaten it. The river has cracked it. The river has stolen the carats. The real value is still in the safe, the white safe. If you see a white, crystalline vein cutting through dark shale, don't look for the green. Don't look for the fire. Look for the bulge. Look for the distortion in the white crystal. If the calcite looks stained or disturbed, the guest is inside. Break the chalk. Find the fire. The chemistry of the White House. Why calcite? Geologically, emeralds form when beryllium-rich fluids meet chromium-rich rocks. But they need a buffer. The calcite acts as the coolant. It creates the vug, the pocket. Inside this pocket, the emerald can grow without pressure. It can grow clean. If you find a piece of clean green on the surface, it's likely a chip, a fragment. But if you find the white chunk, you found the nursery, you found the source. The pro doesn't want the chip. The pro wants the nursery. Stop walking past the chalk. The chalk is the only reason the green survived 1,000,000 years. The gold, the rust rejection. Next, the dirty quartz. You find a piece of quartz, but it isn't clear. It isn't the pretty white crystal you see in gift shops. It's stained a deep, ugly, nauseating orange. It's pitted. It has holes like a rotted sponge. It looks like it was pulled from a junkyard. Workers call it rotten quartz. They see rust. They see oxidation. They see contamination. They throw it in the fill pile to level the road. The mistake: fearing the iron. Gold and iron are brothers. In the deep magmatic fluids, they are inseparable. They travel together in the heat. When the fluid hits the surface, the iron rots. It oxidizes. It turns into limonite, the rust. But gold? Gold is chemically noble. Gold is immortal. It does not rust. It does not rot. It sits inside those sponge holes. It sits under the orange mask. If you want a mining operation, you don't look for the shiny yellow. You look for the ugly orange. The rust is the map. The rust is the signpost. If you reject the dirty rock, you just rejected the motherlode. Amateurs want clean gold. Pros want dirty rust, because under the rust is a vein that never ends. Break the rust. Find the sun. The vuggy geology. Why the sponge holes? Because the sulfides have been leached. Ancient water has washed away the pyrite. It left behind a void. In geology, we call this a vuggy texture. Gold loves vugs. It nucleates in the empty space. A piece of quartz that looks holy and orange, that is the richest rock in the mountain. It's not dirty, it's loaded. The sapphire, the ink illusion. Look at the riverbed. You see a black pebble. It's heavy. It's rounded. It looks like industrial slag from a steel mill, or a chunk of black glass from a TV. You pick it up. It's opaque. No light passes through it. Just a piece of common basalt, you say, and you skip it across the water. The mistake. The surface light limit. Sapphires are corundum. They are incredibly dense. They are heavy with color. Their saturation is a wall. They look black because they are too blue. The blue is so deep it swallows the sun. In the hand, they are shadows. But under a 1,000 lumen beam, they are royal. They are velvet. They are cornflower. Amateurs wait for the sun to hit the stone and show them a spark. The sun isn't strong enough to pierce a high-value sapphire. The sun only sees the skin. You need to candle the stone. You need to force the light through the ink. Weight is the only truth in the river. If a stone is wrongly heavy, if it sinks faster than the rocks around it, it's not basalt. It's a blue soul in a black body. The density dividend. Corundum has a specific gravity of 4.0. Most river rocks are 2.6. That is a massive difference. If you feel a thud in your pan, if you feel a pull in your hand, don't look at the color. Color is a reward for the patient. Density is the signal for the pro. If you skip the black pebble, you just skipped a $50,000 inky giant. The cliffhanger. The white is the emerald. The rust is the gold. The black is the sapphire. But we haven't reached the one mistake. The mistake that ruins it all. It isn't about what you see. It isn't about what you find. It's about how you process the find. One single act of cleaning that destroys the carats forever. One amateur habit that turns a fortune into a piece of gravel. Are you ready for the grand error? The truck is arriving, the pressure is mounting, and the wealth is disappearing into the wash. The shiny reflex. Look at your find. It's covered in ancient mud. It's encrusted with gunk. It's stained with minerals that have been there for 1,000,000 years. Your first instinct? Make it look like a diamond. You want to see the beauty now. You want to show your friends. You want to see the sparkle you've been dreaming of. You reach for a steel brush. You reach for a screwdriver. You reach for a hammer. You start cleaning. Stop. You just committed the grand error, the error of impatience. The internal garden trap. Let's talk about the emerald. The emerald is a beryl. It is hard, 7.5 on the Mohs scale, but it is also incredibly brittle. In the industry, we call the inside of an emerald the jardin, the garden. It is a network of tiny, microscopic fractures, fissures, gas bubbles, liquid inclusions. These gardens are what make every emerald unique, but they are also stress points. When you take a steel tool to scrape the calcite off, you aren't just cleaning the surface, you are sending vibration waves through the stone. High-frequency shocks. If you hit a raw emerald to pop it out of the rock, you are triggering a chain reaction. Those tiny internal fractures, they expand, they meet, they shatter. A stone that was worth $20,000 as a solid 5-carat piece is now a pile of $10 sand. The mistake isn't missing the stone. The mistake is shocking the system. The pro never scrapes. The pro never pops. The pro dissolves. You almost stepped on it, a simple rock, nothing special. Dust on the surface, cracks all around. It looks useless, like millions of others, and that's exactly why people miss it. Because value doesn't always shine. Sometimes it hides, deep inside silence, inside stone, inside time. Some of the most beautiful geodes on Earth start like this, ugly, ordinary, forgettable. But what happens inside them feels impossible. Amethyst geode. At first it is nothing, just a rough shell. Brown stone, heavy, dead looking. You would never stop for it. But if you break it open, everything changes. Purple crystals appear, deep color, sharp points, like frozen light inside stone. It doesn't feel natural. It feels designed, but it isn't. It took millions of years, slow growth, silent formation, no noise, no movement, just time and pressure. And inside this simple rock, a world was building itself without anyone watching. That's the first lesson. Beauty does not need attention. Celestite geode. This one feels different even before you open it. Lighter, smoother, almost calm in your hand. The outside still looks dead, still boring, but inside, soft blue crystals form, like a sky trapped underground. Not loud, not sharp, just peaceful. Too peaceful for a rock. And that's what confuses people. They expect power, they expect intensity, but this one gives silence instead. And most people ignore silence. Quartz crystal geode. This one doesn't try to impress you. It looks simple, even plain, but inside, it reflects everything. Clear crystals, sharp edges, light bouncing in every direction. It feels clean, pure, almost unreal, but people often walk past it because there is no color, no flash, nothing loud, and the human eye is trained to chase noise, not clarity. That's why it gets missed. Fluorite geode. This one feels strange. Soft colors on the outside. Green, purple, sometimes mixed. Nothing too strong. But inside, perfect shapes appear. Cubes, sharp geometry. Too perfect to feel natural. That perfection creates doubt, and doubt makes people walk away. They don't trust what looks too clean, too exact. But nature doesn't care about belief. It just forms what it forms, slowly, perfectly. Calcite geode. This one hides in plain sight, white, cloudy, almost lifeless. At first glance, it gives nothing, no excitement, no sign of anything special. But inside, light begins to shift, angles appear, surfaces reflect in unexpected ways. It doesn't shine like quartz, it doesn't glow like amethyst. It does something quieter, something subtle, and subtle beauty is the easiest to ignore. Agate geode. This one is different from all others because it doesn't hide crystals. It hides patterns, layers inside layers, circles inside circles, like time frozen in stone. Each band tells a story. Pressure, heat, movement, slow transformation. But from the outside, it still looks like a normal rock. That's the trap. Something so detailed inside can look completely empty outside. Citrine geode, warm color, soft glow, golden inside. It feels almost alive when open. But before that moment, it looks dull, faded, easy to ignore. And that's the mistake. People think value must look powerful. But citrine is quiet. It doesn't demand attention. It waits for it. And most people never give it that chance. Pyrite geode. This one tricks everyone. Metal shine, gold-like surface. It looks valuable at first glance, but people dismiss it fast. They call it fool's gold. They stop looking deeper. But inside a geode, pyrite forms perfect shapes, sharp cubes, clean edges, almost unnatural geometry. And that contradiction makes people uncomfortable, so they walk away. Too quickly, and now something becomes clear. Every single one of these geodes follows the same rule. The outside lies, the inside waits, and the brain gets it wrong every time because your eyes are trained to trust surface. But geodes are not surface objects. They are hidden systems, built over time, in silence, in darkness, without permission. And there is still something missing, a detail, a pattern, a sign that connects all of them. Something small, almost invisible. But once you notice it, you won't be able to ignore it again. Chalcedony geode. At first, it feels empty. Smooth surface, soft shape, no shine, no color explosion. Nothing dramatic, just stone. plain stone. But inside, it can surprise you. Soft glowing structures, cloud-like forms, sometimes filled completely. No hollow space at all. And that's what confuses people. Because they expect emptiness. They expect a cavity. But nature doesn't follow rules like that. Sometimes it fills everything. Silently. Completely. Without warning. Thunder egg. This one is easy to ignore. It looks like a lump. Nothing special, no symmetry, no sparkle. Just rough rock, heavy in the hand, dead looking. But inside, everything changes. Color patterns appear, swirls, bands, unexpected shapes frozen in time. And the strange part, it gives no hint from the outside, no signal, no clue, nothing to prepare you. It hides everything until the moment it breaks, and by then, it's too late to guess. Septarian geode. This one looks cracked, broken lines across the surface, like something damaged long ago. Most people assume it's worthless, but those cracks are not damage, they are structure. Inside, minerals fill those spaces, golden tones, brown patterns, sharp divisions that look like a map. It feels like something ancient was trapped inside it, and slowly, it grew around itself, building its own shape, its own design. But from the outside, it still looks like broken stone. Crystal cave geode. This one is not small. It doesn't sit in your hand. It surrounds you. Walls filled with crystals, floor to ceiling, light bouncing everywhere, like stepping into another world. But here's what makes it strange. From the outside, it's just rock, just mountain, nothing special, no warning, no sign. And then suddenly, you are inside it, inside something that was growing in silence for millions of years, without interruption, without noise, just darkness and time. Banded agate geode. This one pulls your eyes in, layer after layer, soft curves, perfect rings, like someone painted time into stone. But nothing about it is fast. Everything is slow, extremely slow, each layer forming one by one. And when you hold it, it feels ordinary at first. But if you look closer, you realize something strange. No two patterns are ever the same, ever, not even close. And yet, most people never stop long enough to notice. They see rock and move on. Blue lace agate geode. This one feels different immediately. Soft blue lines, gentle waves inside stone, almost like fabric, like frozen silk. It doesn't feel like rock at all. It feels alive in pattern. But outside, still plain, still quiet, still easy to miss. And that's the contradiction. Something so delicate inside, hiding inside something so ordinary. And people don't expect that, so they overlook it completely. Zeolite geode. This is where everything ends, or maybe begins, because this geode doesn't just form crystals, it grows entire clusters, tiny forests of structure inside stone, light shapes, airy forms, sometimes delicate enough to break with touch. And yet, it survives underground, in pressure, in silence, in darkness. From the outside, it still looks like nothing. Just another rock, just another stone on the ground. But inside, it is something else entirely, something built over impossible time. And now, all 15 are in front of you. Different names, different forms, different colors. But one truth connects them all. They never show you what they are. Not at first, not ever easily. Because geodes are not designed to impress you immediately. They are designed to wait, to hide, to mislead the eye, and challenge what you think is ordinary. And the most disturbing part is this. Even now, even after knowing all of this, there are still stones you would ignore, right in front of you, without hesitation, without doubt, without ever knowing what you missed. But there is still one thing left unanswered, one detail, one hidden rule. That decides everything. And once you understand it, you won't look at any rock the same way again.